Hey, hi. Big day today. The Dew Man is back on the air for the first time since I came down with COVID back in October. I'll be on thefamily.net streaming, or of course on the radio dial at 91.9 FM from 3 until 6 doing the afternoon show for Paul Cameron. So, looking forward to it. And it's going to be interesting to see how this works when I'm carrying a tank of oxygen around and still trying to be on the air at the same time. Also, a big day today. We're finishing the book of Job today. Yes. And I've entitled this Devo, Eye Has Not Seen. We pick it up in Job 42:11. Then all his brothers, Job's brothers, all his sisters, and all those who had been his acquaintances before, came to him and ate food with him in his house. And they consoled him and comforted him for all the adversity that the Lord had brought upon him. Each one gave him a piece of silver, and each a ring of gold. Now the Lord blessed the latter days of Job more than his beginning, for he had 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 female donkeys. He also had 7 sons and 3 daughters, and he called the name of the first Jemimah, the name of the second Keziah, and the name of the third Karen Hapuch. In all the land were found no woman so beautiful as the daughters of Job, and their father gave them an inheritance among their brothers. After this, Job lived 140 years and saw his children and grandchildren for 4 generations. So Job died old and full of days. That's Job chapter 42:11 through 17. So here we are at the end of the book of Job, a book that, of course, starts out with a devout believer experiencing great blessing, only to have it all stripped away. He even lost his 10 children tragically in a tornado, and then was inflicted with extremely painful sores. He went from someone you would want to hang out with to a pitiful man who was difficult to look at, and in fact was unrecognizable by his friends Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar. Now here at the end of the book, Job evidently has been healed of his sores, and now his brothers and sisters and friends begin to call on him again. Words that didn't come easily when Job was going through his struggles, boy, we can identify with that, now apparently flow like honey. They comfort Job. They console Job after the fact. Now, the motivation behind this reversal of a desire for fellowship is really irrelevant here. The main point is fellowship has been restored. So let us rejoice in that. His livestock restored in spades. Rejoice in that. Gifted with 10 more children, including 3 stunningly beautiful daughters, so strikingly beautiful that they are named. That is a rare honor in Scripture. Rejoice in that. Job is granted more years and is able to see his great-great-great-grandchildren, and he dies old and full of days, which is another way of saying he lived a full life. So rejoice. This account of Job is also mentioned in another place in Scripture, and well worth noting here as a lesson for all of us. It's found in James chapter 5, verse 11, which says, Indeed we count them blessed who endure. You have heard of the perseverance of Job and seen the end intended by the Lord, that the Lord is very compassionate and merciful. So the lesson for all of us here in Job is to endure and persevere, come what may. As we reside in this vale of tears, this side of heaven, we will have trial, we will have tribulation. But the end result for those who endure is enjoying the end intended all along for you by a compassionate and merciful Lord. That good end may happen in the here and now as it did for Job, but it also may be reserved for you in heaven, where Jesus is busily preparing a mansion for you. As you hang in there during those tough times, remember 1 Corinthians 2:9, which says, But as it is written, eye has not seen, nor ear heard, nor have entered into the heart of man the things which God has prepared for those who love him. So, beloved, endure, persevere in the faith. There is a compassionate and merciful God who intends to bless you. I'm Dwayne Matz. That's today's Living Word.